Hi everybody, hi everybody, hi everybody. Arnon in the house, and welcome to another Wednesday, Words of Wisdom on a Wednesday with Arnon. So yes, good to be here. Very excited about the session. We've got Instagram in the house, we've got Facebook in the house, and we've got a nice topic to discuss and something to share ideas with. So, good to be here with all of you. Good to see you. Renee is in the house. Mason is in the house. Good to see you guys. And today's topic is one that I've been thinking about. Credit to my team. Credit to my team. They brought it to my attention. Credit to my team. Credit to Kyle, who brought this topic to my attention. And the topic of today is the necessity and the importance of upskilling and improving your skill set and upskilling for the future. So let's dive into this. First of all, I'm gonna take you back a little bit in short history, okay? In 2005, in 2006, in 2007, people were killing it. People were making so much money. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then when 2008 happened and we went into a recession, 2009, what happened to a lot of people is their boss would call them into the office and say, "Hey, Johnny, I have got some bad news. Unfortunately, I have to let you go." And Johnny was like, "How can you do that? How can you let me go? I've been here for so many years. I've been doing a good job." And the boss would say, "Johnny, you're right. You have been doing a good job. And that's exactly why I have to let you go." Oh, now let me explain. In 2005, in 2006, in 2007, if you did a good job, you made amazing money. I'll say that again. In 2005, in 2006, in 2007, if you did a good job at whatever you were doing, if you did a good job, you had the ability to earn amazing money, right? But in 2008, when the crash came, in 2009, and the market was down, and people were hurting, and we were in a recession, the same people that were doing a good job, they didn't make amazing money. On the contrary, they got fired. And so I believe that we have already been, for at least the last 6 months, in a recession. Now, you might think differently, you might have your own opinion, but when the price goes through the roof, the price of gasoline goes through the roof, and the price of food, putting food on your table, goes through the roof, and other things, for me, my indicators tell me we are in a recession. I don't need a freaking politician to come out of the White House and say, we are in a recession. I don't need a politician. I look what's happening on the ground. I look what's happening to everyday people. I look at what's happening to the people around me, in my neighborhood, in my tribe, right? I look at people that are on the street, right? I don't look at the fancy politician that comes out with a suit and a tie to tell me we're in a recession. I don't need a degree in economics to see that we're in a recession. But that's me, okay? And so the reason I told you the story of if you did a good job in 2005, 2006, 2007, you made, amazing money. And in 2008, 2009, if you did a good job, you got fired. And I believe that we are in a similar place than we were in 2008. And you could argue a little bit better, a little bit worse, doesn't matter. But I do think the world is hurting right now and we're not in the best financial situation we're in. And that is one of the biggest reasons why at this moment in time, you need to start thinking and considering, how do I up my skills or skill up? Like, I'm working with an amazing lady She's from down under. And I love how she talks to me and tells me about stories about the outback. Yeah, she's from Australia. And she's an incredibly young, passionate young lady. And in her business, she does some really cool things. But she's decided to explore, study, research, understand, and master everything about Web3, NFTs, and the whole new digital age, the digital world that we're moving into. Now, that wasn't a skill she had a year ago. It wasn't a skill she had 2 years ago. Yes, she heard about it and she, read maybe articles about it. But now she's becoming the dominant force in her area, in her industry, understanding that space. So what has she done mentally, emotionally, intellectually, which is going to impact her financially? She has upskilled. She's improved and increased her skills, which actually means she has become what? She has become more valuable in the marketplace. Yes. Now remember, my friends, what we earn, what we take home, the income we generate is based on the value that we bring to the marketplace. So the more value you bring to the marketplace, the more money you tend to make, okay? And so what's really important for you right now to hear me speak is to understand wherever you are right now, in your business, in your life, in your relationship, go improve yourself. If you're in a loving relationship, I'll give you an example. Okay, let's park business for a moment. If you're in a loving relationship right now and everything is going good, first of all, when do you want to improve a certain skill set? When there's a hurricane outside or when everything is hunky-dory? You want to do it when things are hunky-dory. I always tell one of my clients, he's got a very big construction company, and I always use the analogy when I say to him, when do you fix your roof? When the sun is shining or when there's a hurricane outside? Most people, my friends, choose to fix their roof when there's a hurricane outside. So for example, if you're in a relationship right now and you want to take your relationship to the next level, maybe something you could do is take a cooking class, take a cooking experience, go learn how to cook certain dishes so that you can create romantic dinners for you and your sweetheart. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys and gals, right? I'm just saying, wherever you are right now, in your business, in your life, in your relationship, in your health, think of how you can upskill. What extra dimension can you add to your skill set? The problem with most people, they're very one-dimensional. They have one skill and they're really good at it. Jim Rohn, one of my teachers, who unfortunately is no longer with us, Jim Rohn said this. He said, if you master one skill, you'll make a good income. But if you master two skills, you will make a fortune. So wherever you are in life right now, whatever you're doing, whatever you are masterful at, think to yourself, what other skill could I learn? What other skill could I add to my backpack that will make me more valuable in the marketplace? Because right now, guess what? People are hurting. People are bleeding. People are not earning well. Businesses are crumbling. I said this earlier. I believe we are in a recession. And guess what? I don't think it's going to get better for at least the next 6 months. Recovery will come. Recovery will come. But it's certainly, I don't think it's in a week. I don't think it's in a month. I think it'd probably be at least 6 months. Okay? But this is an opportunity. If you look back in history, when were the greatest businesses, the greatest brands, some of the biggest names in the world, when were they built? They were built during a recession. And so to sit there and to lay rest on your laurels, thinking that what you generated in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, even 2019, if you generated X amount of money and added X amount of value to the marketplace, if you're sitting right now and you thinking that you can dominate your space and still bring in the dough and add tremendous value to the marketplace without upskilling and learning a new skill, learning a new talent, improving on an area of yourself, you are naive. You are naive. Plus, isn't it cool to learn something new? Isn't it cool to challenge yourself with a new skill set? I'll give you an example. My brother, who is an entrepreneur, just like his older brother. This is my younger brother. My younger brother has decided, he's been in business for a few years. He's decided now to improve his skill set as an entrepreneur. He's decided to learn how to be, I'm not going to say an accountant, but more like a bookkeeper. He wants to understand more taxes. He wants to understand that space around accounting. Now, that is absolutely what I call an upskill. He's definitely upskilling himself. He's improving himself. Stacy, good to see you. Damien, good to see you. Malcolm, good to see you guys. So again, going back to what I just said, I want you, from wherever you're at right now, whatever you've mastered up until now, I want you to think, what is an extra skill that if I study this, if I learn this, if I, acquire this knowledge, it's going to add a lot to me and it's going to make me more valuable in the marketplace. Because again, we don't get paid for, who we are, what we are necessarily. We get paid for the value that we bring to the marketplace. So, guys and gals, I hope you got some value out of this session today. Thank you for joining. By the way, I'm super cool. If you drop me a DM. Let me know what is a skill you're going to master. What is another skill set you're going to upgrade yourself with? What is another talent or course or training or book that you're going to read that is going to help you become a bigger, better player? So, Renee, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes. Great. Guys, gals, till next week, same place, same time for another Words of Wisdom with Arnon. Until then, be strong, stay passionate, believe in yourself, and don't forget to have fun as well. Ciao.